Soon after buying our Palapa in Playa del Carmen, I fell through the floor. So this is what it looked like when we bought it. We determined it was time to tear it apart, and so we started. We brought the Trabajandos in and started deconstructing the little trailer that had been bought in Belize 15 or 16 years ago and moved on site. When we got into it, the floors were rotten, the ceiling joists were rotten, the walls were rotten. It was time for it to go away.
So here we are taking it apart. And the guys are coming down to the final stretches here. The walls are out, the ceilings are out, and here's the little frame that was holding it. So they battered the frame up with a big old sledgehammer, and we're down to the last piece. And this in this clip, and as you can see, it's a pretty simple process, but pretty messy, and we're all really excited that the little trailer from who knows where in the 19s and was built in the 70s, and this piece that they're taking out, when Freddie walks out with that, the entire trailer will be gone. The trailer is gone. Okay, here's a couple of our new pets. These are called little hermit crabs, and they're everywhere. And they walk around at night eating little things, and they just pick up and take their little shells with them. They're really cute, and everybody tries to make sure no harm comes to them. So here we are now taking away the little bodega, the box, the bathroom, and all of that. That was the adjunct pieces to the little trailer. And the guys have knocked down a bunch of the walls. We're breaking through the ceiling here. And that's me taking out the kitchen. And I got a couple of whacks with that big old hammer. And now the guys are up on top, breaking through and starting to dismantle the Palapa, because we discovered that they're taking down one of the big poles here. And if you look at the way they're removing it, it's amazing the how effective these guys are. And that's one of the main support poles. They're taking that out, and the whole Palapa will eventually come down. Here they are, carrying it back into the back. And there's only 4 guys, and God, there's no telling what that thing weighs. It is really heavy wood. Okay, here we are. Look at the pile of rubble. And this is the little loft upstairs. Here's the back wall that's fixing to come down. And, all right, there it comes. That's it. We're open all the way through to the back of the house now. So this whole demo process only took, 2 or 3 days? And all of this will be disposed of, and there they are. There's one of the last walls coming down. Didn't have a lot of steel in it, didn't have a lot of footings in it, and so it wasn't really all that hard to take down. It was one of the original ones and not very well built. There's the footings for the new garden wall. And the little red table is Stretch's office in there. He's got his plans spread out all over that. And here we go. We're coming down to some of the final walls here. Okay.
Here's one of the reasons we took the Palapa down. A rotted through timber. We had several in the old timbers. We decided it was prudent to take everything down and replace everything with new. We are building our dream home, and it's important to make sure that everything is in good shape. So, no mas palapa. Here's the logs that were the original support structures. This is the end of our first week's worth of work. Putting together next week's work, and the week after that, and the week after that. And at some point we'll put in a pre-log to show what we started with and why we changed things. All right, so until then, adios.